Yeah, so we had an episode with a lady named Portia. She's still dating. She's not married, and she reiterated that when a woman cheats on a man, it's a way out of the door. All right, and it's a two-part question to men. Would you forgive your wife or partner if she cheats on you? And for women, that man needs a mic.
Right.
And I think after we hear from the men, for women, right? I'm sorry.
All right, guys.
So, yeah, after we hear from the men, I think for women, does you cheating mean that you are done with the relationship?
So we're going to hear from the men, and then we're going to hear from the women.
Awesome. Well, not in any particular order, because you never know who might put their hands up first. So let's just quickly recap on that. So as a man, would you forgive your woman and work on the relationship, make it better, make things sustainable, and of course grow out of that? As a woman, if you stepped out or you cheated, does that mean that's a way for you to leave the relationship? All right, let's bring you into the conversation. Your name, sir, please, and also just stand for us so that we can get you on camera proper. Are you done with the wine? Yeah, okay. So, you must drink wine from a breathable bottle. All right, cool, awesome. Welcome to you, sir.
Got Stella here. I just want to conquer that. No.
Also, let us know why you say
Non-negotiable. So the reason why any woman who is in a relationship is in the relationship with her heart, her mind. So once you start sleeping with anybody else, or cheating with anybody, communicating with anybody else, is out.
Yeah, you've signed out.
So, yeah, they have already given you a full letter that I'm done. Maybe because of reasons she's gonna say, reasons beyond her, or things which you have done, or the communication she have given you, but you never listened. So I am of just to go back, I am of create, if you want to stay with an angel, create the heaven at home. So you cannot expect to be submitted to if you cannot create that submission space. So it must be coming vice versa, but alignment, it's important. I cannot be running this direction and somebody running that direction. At the end of this, compromise, but the alignment where we are going. So when we are, baby, let's go for drinks tonight, you mustn't be saying, I'm going for a prayer meeting. So both of you must be going to prayer meeting. Yes, or prayer meeting. So that's the alignment. If I am going to, I love my soccer. When we're going to FNP Stadium, we're all going there. Yeah. They hate it, but everybody must be in the car going there.
Nice.
Thank you. I like that. I think the biggest point to take away there is we must be in alignment. If I'm going south and you are going north, it's a no from him. Then that means, so basically your answer to answer prayer soul on that first part as a man is that if your woman cheated on you, it's done. There's no going back there. You are going south and she's going north, and thank you very much for looking south.
I think Oscar had his hand up to that question.
Who? Are we coming to you, Oscar?
Yeah.
Did you have your hand up, Oscar? Oh. Oscar at the back there, I'm like, this is why I got divorced. No, I'm kidding.
All I have to say is, honorable member, don't do that.
I know you can take it. Oscar's mature.
Okay, my comment is very my comment is very short.
Yes, we don't win.
Is
Yep.
okay, why is this feeling like parliament at the moment? Okay, all right. And it's short. Women are very intentional about what they do. If she's going to lay down with another man, she's thought about it, she has weighed the options, and she has resolved herself to doing that. There is no woman in the world that would just lay down and say, oops, it was a mistake. Men are more visual, and they are more susceptible to saying, okay, oops, it was a mistake. But for us women, we make it a choice. It's more difficult for men to find people to sleep with than it is women. And I can challenge any women in this room right now to say, if you were to walk out here without your ring, how many proposals would you get between here and the car park? Even with the ring,
Even with the ring.
That's the first thing Rick says.
Yeah. It's like
saying
with
this
the
right
ring.
now. When I got here for this recording, I sat at the bar, minding my business, and somebody bought me a whole bottle of wine without asking. So for a woman, it's way easier for a woman to get anyone who to sleep with without any effort than it is a man. Men have to work hard because us women, we will look at your car, we'll look at your watch, we'll look at your clothes, and I'm not about to do that to myself. But if I see you're coming out of a Lamborghini or a Land Cruiser or a Mercedes, I will consider. So when a woman cheats, she is on her way out.
That's a very high bar.
You know, and okay. I think we need a new host.
Thank you. She didn't say she wanted to. Am I correct?
Yeah. She was lying.
She was lying. Yeah. Anyway, just a point of correction. You are wrong on where you think that a guy must be coming out of a certain look for women to. I personally look at myself as men actually and say we are actually the endangered species. As much as you may think to yourself, for a woman to approach a man, he must be coming out of a fancy car or he must be looking a certain way. No.
Okay. A man will talk. When you're not walking me out of the car park and you're going into a Mazda. Now call my Uber blank.
My sister, you don't know your other sisters. Eh? You don't know your other sisters. Like. Thank you. That is true. Yeah.
So it's not about women sometimes don't even look at what they have.
Can we talk to women who have their men here?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Can we talk to women who actually have their men?
So the reason why we've broadened it like that as well is I hear what you're saying also, and I hear what you're saying, Natasha, and just to bring it back into the room, all right? Because we went out the room there for a second. Just to bring it back into the room is, there isn't a set or precedent thing to say, like, because only a guy who's driving like this will get a woman like this, or only because a woman like this will get a guy like this. We'll be very surprised. It's like seeing all of us, especially, in fact, I'm going to talk to the couples now. Everybody who's here with your woman or your man, you've gone through this way, you've seen a couple, you're going, how did these two end up together? Right? You know what I'm talking about. As a couple, you're walking with your bae, you're walking with your woman, and you're like, baby,
Can we ask your wife?
how did this? Yeah, no, she can testify. We've got like some really great ass moments. You've got your ass moments where even if you try and explain to other people, it's going to be like, it's not that funny. Yeah. But between the two of you, it's like, oh my gosh. So that's why I'm saying to bring it back into the room, and I like what you're saying, to bring it back into the room. you know, not everything that we expect, that we think maybe outside, like we were saying, like you think a guy with a Lamborghini or a girl would think a guy who's like this, or a man who thinks a woman. It's not always as it seems and as it is, right? But we want to bring it back into the room because we want to deal with some issues. So we did get an answer from a man who said no. If you cheat, it means you're on your way out, right? And we get it. She's made her mind up. You said that if this happens, it's a preconceived idea from a woman, which also I think even supports what he's saying. It's that it's a woman's going, well, look, I'm gonna do this. I'm out. I'm done. Okay, so that's the first 2 points that we have. Bringing it back to the room. Who's next? Yes, ma'am. Oh, we'll okay.
Some new voices.
Let's go to you, the new voice, because you know he's sort of like half spoken on your behalf. I'm assuming that's your person. Are you guys together, right? Okay, cool. Let's come to you. Hi, how are you? Your name, please, and please stand so that we catch you nicely on camera.
Hi, I'm Musa. So yeah, I think on the topic of women cheating, I do agree that when they do it, it's something they've thought about and it's a decision they've made.
So it means they're out.
No, but I don't agree with the fact that all of them are out. Some women are doing it for revenge. So let's say the guy has cheated and then the woman cheats in response to what you've done. Are you still going to leave her in that instance when she's doing it? Like she didn't have any intention of cheating, but because you've done it, she now does it.
Musa, thank you so much. Thanks. We are here, hey? The ladies are like, yeah, since you brought this up, Soma baby, like, yeah. So I think, and it's revenge. So can I answer in retrospect to what you're saying? And I'm going to answer from this point. I honestly believe that the way we are looking at this in some way is we're looking at it as though only men cheat. We mustn't look at it like that. Everyone cheats. That's how we must accept it and say everybody cheats. What is the value for you personally as a person, whether you're a woman or a man? What is the value for your relationship?